Good morning, guys. Hey, I want to do a recovery assessment. A recovery from the crash. It's really crazy today. We're waking up and I know if you guys are like me, I was sitting in bed this morning. I'm like, you know what? I really hope we don't wake up to another day of all red. And now we're waking up to cryptos being up 10%, 14%. We were actually up 22% on SHIB. And so we're seeing a nice rebound. So I want to go over that in the market this morning and give you guys an assessment of that. Let me show you how I'm setting up my chart so you guys can follow along with me here. I've got trend dashboard, shows me what retail traders are looking at, and it has their 6 most popular indicators. So we're going to be assessing that. We've got the price versus well money flow. And for this indicator, I just took the price off because I just want to focus this morning. We'll use the price in the future for sure, but I just want to focus on the well money flow this morning. And then I want to look at the trend exhaustion. This will show you guys if the structures of trends in crypto are due for a move back up, being in the bottom red section, or due for a move back down in the top red section. And the well money flow shows you guys if this green line is heading down, that means wells are selling into the market. We can see that correlated with price moving down. And when it does reach the bottom, that's where we're historically seeing prices move back up because wells are ready to buy. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. Bitcoin. I'm going to go through these coins real fast and we're just going to do this kind of smoothly here. It'll be real fun. Bitcoin. We did see a break in a retest pattern, so I don't know if we're out of the woods yet, guys, honestly, for a drop back down. We broke and we retest this right here. We need to reach, I just did a video on this, $33,000 to officially break the ascending resistance now on Bitcoin. Going to Ethereum, let's take a look at this. Ethereum did the exact same thing. The very strong ascending support line that we had did get broken, and now we're seeing a retest pattern. The thing that I like about this for a bullish standpoint is look at trend exhaustion down here. Look how low this is. Look at well money flow as well. Trend exhaustion this low, if we look in the past here, let's do a quick assessment on Ethereum because it's a parent coin to a lot of them. Do option H for all of you guys. Look to see what's happened in the past year. If you look at this, look at where trend exhaustion is, and then come over here and put a vertical line and see what's happened. We saw a nice pump right here. Coming back over here to these lower prices, vertical line. We saw the pump back up here. So could this actually be a precursor right now for a pump back up? Because if we're looking at how low this is, have we seen moves up in the past like this? And we actually have. I love doing this every morning. It literally shows us based off historical data. And honestly, guys, we're not charting price action. We're charting human behavior over here. And so if you can realize that this is actually human behavior we're charting, this is where you guys can start seeing, all right, when the market's freaked out so much like this in the past, what has been the behavior of well money flow? What has been the behavior of price action? And when we look at this, we can actually see that this has seen moves back up here. And this is where you can start pulling in quantified data to say, all right, based off this current structure of where we're at, based off the trend exhaustion, how likely are we to actually start heading back up here? And if we look at these points of data, I would say this is one more point we'd probably need to look at right here on the chart. Looking at this, and I'll go through the other coins, I'll make it faster, but even over here, we saw a decent move back up here. So let's make sure I'm pulling all these. We've got one more move over here, but this is more, just a crazy pump. So we moved up once, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. All 7 times when we've been here before, we have seen it move back up. That's just unbiased, just strict data that I'm showing you guys. So as I'm looking at that, that gives me confidence that we could be seeing a little bit of a bull rally enter back into the market based off that historical data. So looking at that, I feel more comfortable going into this analysis saying, you know what, we're probably looking at a little bit more of a move back up. If we start seeing a move down, you know what, probably support is where we're looking at about 2,100. And then the biggest support for Ethereum is down here about 1,700. So you guys know. All right, let's go to ADA, Cardano. Cardano over here, definitely taking a big drop here. But yesterday, if you guys, put money into the market, that was a decent little pump up here. We're up about 13% since yesterday's full drop here. Well, money flow, look at how low this got. Look how low that got over here. And if you're looking at, again, this horizontal line here, I'm taking a look. Okay, how has price acted before? Look at that pump right there. You guys are seeing that right here. And then you're looking at this right here. You see this on the chart. That actually pushed us into a pump. Look at this right there. That pushed us back up into a pump. And then let's look at this right here. That actually pushed us up into a little bit of a move up as well as correlated to this drop here, where we ended up seeing the move up and correlated to this drop before we saw the big pump move. Now, am I going to get on here and tell you guys we're going to jump 193%? No, it's possible. Yeah, it is. But I think an honest, realistic assessment here is that the next target for Cardano is actually just the descending resistance line, and that's probably going to push us at about 85 cents. So I don't want to get really bullish on here and be like, oh, we're heading to 227. The first pit stop is going to be 85 cents, but this is bullish if you guys are looking at these metrics down here and these indicators. Okay, Dogecoin. Dogecoin has actually held up pretty good through this whole market. I mean, again, I've said this on the videos, but guys, some of these altcoins, like they're just going to disappear if they go any lower. So some of these altcoins that are just like super, super low didn't actually see as massive drops as some of the other ones. Okay, we'll get down to Luna. Don't worry. I'm looking into Luna more because I think something actually happened with Luna. It's ridiculous. Looking at this, well money flow just really low here. We're looking at that trend exhaustion low. It just looks like a great time for a turnaround. I'm just quantifying what we've seen before at this level, and look at this. We're kind of pushing into, it's an extended double bottom. I understand that, but we could be starting to see a little bit of a decent move back up. For Dogecoin, the first target, guys, for a move up is going to be about 12 cents. That's the ascending resistance line. So watch that. Link here. Let's take a look at Link real quick. Link did something interesting. It broke an incredibly strong support here and then just automatically went down to the next strongest support down here. Sorry, that was kind of a hard line there, but let me go like this and show this to you guys. Look at that horizontal line right there. Exactly around these structures here is when it started bouncing. And look at the trend exhaustion and well money flow over here on this bad boy. This was insane. Look how low that was. This is where you guys can come out here, do the option H, and look to see what happened last time. This drop right here, does that not remind you guys a lot of what happened right over here? Look at how low trend exhaustion is. Look at this right here. That right there is the best point of data that I can find that puts us where we're currently at. That point, and I would say this point, probably, no, you can't even quantify that because up right here, this is not even as low. Look at how low this got. This is the only point that I can see. We may be able to try to pull this data point over here, but it's not even that low. The last time we were this low, we ended up seeing a really nice jump back up here, and doesn't that even look like the exact same drop we saw that we just got over here? I think for Link, guys, the target is just, again, descending resistance, probably about $11 to $12 where we could be heading back up. But let's watch Ethereum to see if we'll watch Ethereum and Bitcoin first, but these are actually looking at very bullish signs to enter back into the market. And if you have money, it might not be a bad time to enter in. Okay, AVIX over here, haven't even hit the fourth buy limit yet, so this is still looking pretty good for us. Again, well money flow super low. Well, what's happened last time we've got down here? Let's take a look at it. Look at this over here. Did we see a move up? Yeah, a little bit. Then it saw a little bit of a crash, which I would actually quantify this to the crash more than this little drop over here. That saw a move back up. Okay, so a lot of the market right now is printing signs. Like, here's one of the ones that I'm like, guys, this is so low. Can it go any lower? We are back to pre-pump levels. We're back to pre-pump levels. That's why a lot of people are bashing me like crazy in the comments saying, Travis, just sell your positions. When are you going to call a loss? Guys, I'll try to be really kind about how I say this, but that is the stupidest thing in the world to do, is sell right now. Because here's what people did yesterday. People did sell, and they're absolutely so frustrated and banging their heads against their walls this morning in their houses or their offices, being, why did I sell? And I just missed out on 13%. I just missed out on, she was up 22% this morning. Guys, when the point comes that you are absolutely fed up with the market and you are at your absolute low, that is when the market usually turns around. And that was a perfect scenario yesterday. Everybody freaked out. I was even like, oh my gosh, I have not seen this before. We'll get down to Luna. So I'm not selling anything, guys. Selling right now, I honestly think is the worst decision ever. I'm not your financial advisor, so please understand that. But guys, I don't think it's a smart idea at all. Okay, Matic, so much has been going on, guys, but 92 cents over here was your second buy limit. So your guys' break-even entry on Matic is right about here for your scalping trade. So this is actually really close to being in the profit for your guys' scalping trade that you guys took over here on April 29th. If that gets back up here, all I want you guys to watch for is this red line to come back up here. I know a lot of you guys don't understand what I'm saying. For the OGs that are watching this, you guys understand this. You guys know where that break-even entry is because your first buy limit got hit. Once it starts moving back up here, guys, if it hits that 118 again, I would be looking to take money out of there, or as you guys know, the scalping strategy we use, just look for 4% profit. If you guys are like, what the heck are we talking about? It's our 100% win rate scalping strategy. Even in this bear market, we use our risk management to help us win trades. And this is how that break-even entry got moved down here, because that first buy limit was at 92 cents. Okay, it's just above where it's at. So that means the break-even moved between the first one and the second one. So you guys are literally probably just maybe a few hours away from being in the profit of taking a win on that. So just watch that. Trend exhaustion high, watch for that move back up. Again, looking at this over here, horizontal line real quick on the chart, guys. This is where we were before. Look at these points, guys. Look at the points of data that can quantify where have we been in the past. This is where we've been. Look at the moves back up we saw here. Look at the move we saw back up over here and over here as well. Could this be a move back up scenario? I do believe this is going to happen in the market. DOT here, try to make this a little bit faster here for you guys. DOT, again, this is another trade that I'm in and I'm just holding, guys. I'm not selling. If you want to sell at the strongest support level you possibly have on DOT, go ahead. That, in my opinion, is not smart whatsoever. Let's take a look at this. Have we seen this, action before? Yes, we have. We've seen it right here. We moved up into a bull market. Okay, we saw this over here and we saw the move back up. Let's quantify this to price action of where we've been before. That is almost exactly where we're at over here. Trend exhaustion low, looking for this move back up. Now, this is not as low as we are here, but I actually think this being lower gives us more quantifiable data to say, hey, they've sold enough the whales, they're looking to move back into the market. That is why I do think this market, I'm trying to show this to you guys on multiple coins, I think this market really is due for a turnaround. EOS, the coin that is our number one holding on all of our portfolio. I'll show this to you guys really quick over here. EOS is our number one at 21,000, and we've still got some cash in here. Not a lot, because a lot of the cash has been taken up. About $5,000. A lot of buy limits have been hit, but EOS is still my number one pick, and we're above 100,000, which is pretty cool. Okay, EOS, guys. Again, trend exhaustion super low, well money flow low. We're watching for this move back up. EOS, the first place I'm looking for this to start moving up to and then back down to is the descending resistance, which is right about the level about 2. I would say quarters theory needs to be placed in here. So 225. Give it some time to move back up here. 225 if you guys have entered any scalping positions down here. Because I know a lot of you guys, if you've entered scalping positions, trend exhaustion bottom red section, well money flow low, emotional index is in the fearful or anxious section. You guys are scalping these markets. A lot of you guys who took scalping trades yesterday, you're only going for 3 to 4%. So it's pretty hard to have lost any scalping trade possible yesterday if you guys followed that. I know a lot of people probably didn't because a lot of the market's going down, but if you had discretionary income, you guys have probably easily won some of these, obviously because it's above 4%. Okay, VET, look at this, guys. Strong structure support. I'm looking for a bounce on VET. Look at this support line right there. Also, well money flow super low here. This is where we're going to start seeing buying power back in the market. Solana here. Looking at Solana, third buy limit did get hit, so this brought our break-even entry down, so watch us for probably one of our next wins. SHIB over here, definitely going to be one of our next winning trades. It's not even that far away, but SHIB pumped, I was looking this morning, it's just over 22%. We did not hit our fourth buy limit, so all of you guys know we did not hit the fourth one over here. It got very close, but I just want to be honest with you guys, we just didn't hit it. So we won't mock it up. So our break-even entry is currently still at 2,270 for SHIB, but look at this over here. Look at this right here. If you guys are looking at this data, look at that. Look at this horizontal line. This over here correlated to this move over here. And I would probably say this move over here is literally where we're getting to pre-pump areas. We obviously saw the pump and SHIB. We saw the pump and SHIB over here, and we're seeing this turnaround in the market right there. I think this is what we're going to be seeing, and we're already seeing it this morning. So let's watch Bitcoin and Ethereum closely for the potential move back up, but we have to be breaking those descending resistances on Bitcoin and Ethereum I started this video with. Okay, Luna, we'll end with this. Luna, something happened with Luna. This doesn't just happen with wells selling. This is absolutely a crash, and it may, please don't quote me on this because I don't know this for sure, but something like this where it crashes this much, and if you guys aren't seeing this up here, just so you guys know, there's just not enough data. It's just a newer coin listed on Coinbase. So that's why it doesn't show this up here. If you guys go to Binance, it'll show this. Actually, let's do Binance. Let's take a look at that real quick, actually, because this is a thing I want to cover. You guys will see it up here. There we go. So Luna, what happened? I'm not really sure. It may have got delisted on an exchange, or one of their projects may have completely fell through. Don't quote me on that, like I said, but I will try to look into this a little bit further. I've never, ever in the history of trading crypto, back till 2017, I traded before the initial pump, and I had a YouTube channel before the initial pump, guys, that I've never seen before. People just gave up. This is not capitulation. This is absolute fear, and everybody just dropped out. And this is big investors saying, forget this, we're done. Now, questions you guys are going to send me over email. Should you buy this? With the market going down this far, I'm not going to touch Luna. Okay, I've got some money in it because I have some money in it, but I'm not buying any more. That's the point what I'm saying. If you guys have discretionary income, I'm looking in Cardano. I'm looking into EOS right now. Even VET. I highly recommend VET, but Matic, DOT. I think that structure is a really good place. I personally, because this is such a crazy drop here, this concerns me that the project may have failed in some ways. So I am not at all going to be putting any money into Luna. I know it's a great buying opportunity and you may make some good money. And yes, I can show you guys while money flow is low here and trend exhaustion is low. And yeah, looking at this area in the past, we could be seeing moves back up, and this looks like a killer opportunity. But something to crash this much, guys, is a technical, not price action, but probably a technical or a fundamental drastic thing that happened on that coin. And I'll try to look into this more, guys. I don't know if we have enough data out there in the market to show us. I don't know if they're actually releasing it yet because they don't want Luna to completely go away. So we'll take a look at that. S&P 500, I know this is a long video, but hopefully you guys enjoy this. We finally bounced from that bounce zone right there at about $400. That's psychological levels where we bounced. Now, we bounced and we came back down to that. You guys can see this over here. You guys can see the candle that moved back up here in the bounce. The next support level, if we start crashing, is going to be 384. So watch that for the move back down, and then we're going to probably see it bounce back up. Guys, I think this market is going to look to rebound this week. So watch that. All of these coins are starting to see it already. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. Get the price or swell money flow, trend exhaustion, trend dashboard in the description. We have them 84% off. So it's actually the cheapest you guys can ever get our indicators. Those are pinned in the comment as well as the description. It's a May sale we've got going on. So use coupon code SAVEMONEY on this link. You guys will get 84% off everything, and then that will give you access to all of our indicators. T4X indicators, never coded on TradingView before, and then our pressure gauge indicators, our jackpot indicator. But literally, guys, go back into the past like I showed you and look on all of your coins. Whenever you're doing assessment, it can be on the 1 minute, the 5 minute. Look at what's happened with the structures and the patterns of what whales have done with their money. You will see in the past that you are looking for pumps, moves back up. I absolutely believe, looking at this data here, guys, we are looking for this move back up. Ethereum officially did break this and is starting to head back down. So we need to watch to see, can we hold above these ascending resistances right now for Bitcoin? So that's on Ethereum, showing you guys. And on Bitcoin, we need to hold above these. And $33,000 is where we need to hold above. So watch that, guys. I love you guys. God bless you. Everything you need is in the description. I know I didn't go over this a lot, but all the metrics that we have for each of our coins, the membership, that's in the description as well. Maybe the most important thing, guys, I'm going to go live with you on Zoom on May 19th. You guys will see me. We're going to go live. I'm going to answer Q&A questions about the market. I'll just get in here and just be real and honest and vulnerable with you guys as a family, and we're going to go on there May 19th. The entries and exits for all of our coins is called out in the Telegram channel. The master classes of how to master your emotions. Watch all of those, guys. Double down right now on education and double down on just getting yourself prepared for the next bull market. This is not going to go away forever. I do believe this bull market's coming up, and what an amazing opportunity to get money in if you guys have discretionary income for a potential move up before the end of the year. Okay, guys, I love you. I'm doing the best I can on these videos to give you guys unbiased analysis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Everything you need is linked below. Snag those indicators on sale. Everything's on sale right now, even crypto. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.